Good day everybody, this is Dark Comet and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is going to be episode number 19 of Eivor's adventures in England here. So let's talk about last episode. That was pretty cool. We did some random things. We explored an anomaly, came back with Layla and solved that puzzle. We actually killed a Order of the Ancients. His name was Giffel. And then we went off and did a raid on an abbey, and then we got enough supplies to open up the tattoo shop. So that's where we ended last episode. Let's go ahead and get busy and see what we're going to do here. We're going to continue looking for a main storyline and see where that goes from there, guys. Hope you enjoy. Okay guys, let's go ahead and head to the Great Hall here, Longhouse, and check and see what other alliances maybe we can do here. I've been having trouble finding more quests here at this stage, so be interested to see what I can find out.
I am the superior wordsmith. Admit to a falsehood? I would sooner square a circle.
I'd sooner square a circle. Let's go check our letters too in our room and see if there's anything else that came in.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you. Looks like I have a new letter.
The wolf we rescued is now our pet in our room. That's really cool, Wolfgar. Let's see what other letters may have come in. Wolfhilda. To the esteemed warrior, Eivor of the Ravens, as promised, I have completed my manuscript regarding the peculiar series of incidents that occurred in East Anglia. Enclose a copy of for your perusal. As your request, names, deeds have been changed in the creation of a legend which shall invigorate our nation. Yours in God's name, Mother Wolfhilda, Abbess of the Barking.
An inspiring tale. Far more fitting than that terrible day. At least you changed my name. And she got a dragon in. Always with the dragons.
That's really cool that they have our wolf there in the bedroom there. Let's go ahead and talk to our fearless leader here.
Nice to see you.
Randvi.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay, we already did Grantbridgeshire. As you can see that. We can consult on London. And we can also go ahead and consult here. I think, obviously London, I have explored on the map so far. That's probably why it shows up now. But first, let's go ahead and get this one out of the way here.
Tell me more about Ledecestrescire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton to meet Ubba and Ivarr Ragnarssons. As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current King of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king of their own.
A bold endeavor. I should be there to help, however I can.
I think you should.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and work with Sigurd again and try to help out the sons of Ragnar.
I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Find Sigurd and travel northwest to the town of Repton, which we've already been to in the past. So let's go ahead and just fast travel there. Another advantage of me exploring all this map here. As you can see, I've been down all the way down to here and actually found London. But I decided to wait till later to do all that. Let's go ahead and travel to let me see where they want us to go here. Oh, we already have fast travel right next to Repton. So let's go ahead and fast travel there. We don't need to take the ship. Okay, here we are at Repton. Let's go ahead and see where we gotta go here.
Go, soon.
Oh, right below us? Okay, let's go ahead and look for the place we can jump down from. Looks like it's right here.
Repton. Sigurd should be here with the Ragnarssons.
Stay still. Who stands before Eivor Ragnarsson? Are you Sigurd's Drenger? Igor!
Eivor. If you keep that up, you'll stain the floors.
The place could use some color.
Who are they?
All spies. Dressed to look the part of a peasant. Got feisty. Pitchfork. From this rabid little one. Was a time when you met and slew your enemy on the field before they could dream of things like sending spies!
And now we shake hands and make deals.
Not my thing.
I figured.
I love them whipped, weeping, and reeking of piss. Hey! Good boy. You're free, Saxon piggy, to run amok through the Mercian fields.
I would have let him down easy.
Follow me. I'll give you the tour.
No, this guy is brutal.
What do you call this place?
I call it the shithole. To the Mercians, it is Repton. Their most revered kings are buried below the church. Imagine their weeping when we drove them out.
You plunged your knife deep into the heart of this kingdom.
That is right. We've got a number of Saxon nobles lined up, their lips puckered, ready to kiss our asses. The only holdout is King Burgred and his war thane, Leofrid. But my brother is brewing a plan to deal with them.
I take it that's where we'll find my brother.
Right. Talkers they are, Ubba and Sigurd. Might want to dig the wax from your ears.
So this guy's tactics are more in your face, torture and subjugation, where Sigurd and Eivor's more gentle approach, even though it's not that gentle, is more diplomatic.
Don't play me for a fool, Ubba. I know Burgred sent a Vergeld your way. I'm not going anywhere, Backrot. You have the king on his heels because of me. Because of my men.
For which you were paid. But that price does not change because you have caught a whiff of our hack-silver hoard.
You forget I am a sellsword. I ask what I please, and I take what I'm owed.
If I wanted to hear you talk shit, I'd gouge out your tongue and shove it up your ass. Now fuck off.
Haggling over silver is a bad look for the son of Ragnar Lodbrok. But worry not, Ubba. I have the warriors you need.
If this is one of them, my worries have vanished.
Eivor, wolf-kissed, you have come at just the right time. Ubba and Ivarr here are hunting a king.
And when we've caught him, we mean to crown another. Our dear Thegn Ceolwulf here.
It's not a role I begged for, but it's what Mercia needs just now. A man to fairly rule both Saxons and Danes.
It sounds like you'll be a king in name only, a puppet.
I am doing my part. I hope you have come to do yours. We're going to need all the help we can get for what comes next.
The king has refused our offers of peace. Ceolwulf means to change that. There'll be a new king for a new England.
For now, Burgred is holed up in his fortress at Tamworth, making a final stand.
Another shithole. Only further south.
We've held a siege there for weeks to no effect. So, no more knocking. Now we batter the gate to splinters. If we take Tamworth, remove Burgred and crown Ceolwulf, come morning the Shire is ours. And Mercia soon after.
Yes, remove. I cannot stress that enough. Burgred is not to be harmed. My legitimacy as king hangs on this one simple fact.
You rob all the joy from war, Saxon.
Not every victory needs to be marked by the slaughter of a king.
But it is much better.
His request is fair, Ivarr, and we will honor it.
This is a good plan, brother. I am ready for the coming fight.
Agreed. Yet remember this. Whatever you stand to gain here, so do we. An alliance between my clan and Mercia's crown.
See this man installed on his throne and you will have it. I swear.
The bold sons of Ragnar bellow to sound the spear din and the thunder of shields. So let fall the arrow storm. The battle begins.
Ah! You never said this one was a poet.
I need to piss.
We have a forward camp just north of Tamworth. Will you go with us?
Lead the way.
Take in the sights of Repton if you like. We will be at the docks when you are ready to go.
I'm glad you and your brother have come, if only to bring some measure of calm.
Ease yourself, Ceolwulf. We all stand to benefit, and you'll be remembered for this for years to come.
For all the wrong reasons, I fear.
We're just starting the Kingmaker saga. We're gonna have a battle here, though. I'm gonna be putting on my shield. First, we gotta put on a single-handed weapon here.
Quite a lot to see here.
Let's go ahead and talk to Ubba instead and just get this going here. We've already explored a little bit of Repton in the past. We can come back and do it later. He's over here outside the gate.
southeast. Bring the men to the gates of Tamworth. We'll flood the fields, and Burgred shall weep at the sight of what the future holds for this kingdom. Eivor, is your axe sharpened?
I'm ready
Yes,
for
it
the
is.
spear din.
I'm ready.
And the thunder of shields, yes. It's good to have you with us.
To fight beside such legends is an honor. I've only heard tales of your conquests. Now I get to live them.
We'll weave our sagas together, thread upon thread.
Come on, boy. We'll forge a man from your softness, hammered on the anvil of
One
war.
does not need to fight to be
Move! Move!
Calm, Ivarr. The fight's not here.
Aye. The fight is nowhere to be found in this boy.
A boy who happens to be Ceolwulf's son. Why is he not in his quarters?
Our future king wants a battle-hardened heir. Time he proves his worth, don't you think?
Can't be an heir if he's dead, Ivarr. Can he wield a sword?
I've had some training. I don't want to kill anyone. These men are my friends. My countrymen.
Relax, little king. They won't call you friend now. You can thank your father for that.
Ivarr!
He comes with us. And should anything happen to this little sprout, I will bear the punishment our future king inflicts.
He'll want to remove your head.
Haha, you hear that, boy? You die, and I'll have to kill your father, too.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and travel to Tamworth.
It's a long ride to Tamworth.
Good thing I have my trusty wolf mount here.
You'll have to endure, my brother. He always finds new ways to humor himself.
I'll keep that in mind.
Both eyes open.
You smell that, Ceolbert? The stink of jealousy, of our budding friendship, I think.
What is Ceolwulf's son doing in Repton at all?
Ceolwulf's way of proving his loyalty. And there's no safer place for a traitor and his son in the middle of a pack of Danes.
Safe from who? You and Ivarr seem to have brought this Shire to hell.
Fears are with us, the common folk. But Burgred still has his soldiers all over Mercia. They're devoted to him, and they'll die defending him.
Your voice, Eivor. You sound different than the brothers.
Good ear, Lord. Most in England cannot tell the difference. But not all Danes are Danes.
From where do you come, if I may ask?
North of the Danelands. A place called Funberg, in Norway.
I didn't know there was land north of there. What are the people like?
You ever see a herd of sheep follow each other off the edge of a cliff? They're like that. The ones who remained, anyway.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Was it a mass exodus from Norway, then?
It was. Norway is now the province of a young king, Harald by name. A boy wise beyond his years.
Are you not angry that he has displaced you and so many others?
I was, for a time. But our weeks at sea have softened my brow fire. If I am honest, I realize I quite admire King Harald. By words and by weapons both. He has pacified the country I call home. For the first time in any man's memory, or any skald's song, Norway has one king. Just one. And that is quite a feat.
That is impressive, truly. England is half the size of Norway, and yet we have 4 kings for our 4 kingdoms.
You see? How could I not be impressed? No, Harald is a good man with grand ideas. I can see that now.
I am only 6 years his junior and have yet to see my first battle. I cannot imagine the skill and cunning he has.
Your first battle is coming, young Ceolbert. From this day on, you may see rapid progress.
I'm not sure I want so swift a rise.
In truth, Ceolbert, it is my father who bears the heaviest weight of my anger, not King Harald. My father gifted my birthright to Harald without my consent or knowledge. As easily as if he might hand over a barrel of mead. It was not merely a deception. It was a betrayal of trust. The prick of which still stings me.
Be it a blessing or a curse, family is always first.
A good line, boy. Were you not an atheling, I would hire you as my skald.
Skald? It sounds something like Scott, our court poets. Is that what you mean?
Right again.
Fascinating. The harmony between our words and yours is quite something. As if we were distant cousins, separated by an ocean of time as well as space.
I like the thought of that. I do.
Oh, they just knock people over in the water. Now we're moving faster. So we're gonna fight. Big fight with Ragnar Lothbrok's sons. Come back and talk to him another time.
This place is heavily guarded.
I could take it out just by myself. Open those gates.
Look at these pagan rats. Ravenous, unseemly beasts teeming over holy ground.
Have a care, Lord. These pagan rats outnumber us.
I can see that, fool. What do we do about them?
I advise we strongly consider their demands, Lord. We won't survive a fight.
Is that you, Leofrid? How quickly you recover! I'm beginning to wonder if it is a man or a god beneath all that armor.
A man of God stands before you, Ivarr. Proud and resolute.
That's Burgred's war thane. Killed a dozen of our men in an ambush along the River Trent. It was Ivar's axe that stopped him. That is a poor description of a perfect 30-yard toss. Enough jawing, heathens! Speak your piece! We've come for your crown, Lord. With or without your head attached. I admire your ambition, pagan. But what you ask is impossible. No Dane ever has or ever will occupy Mercia's sacred throne.
Not to worry. We have a Mercian of our own.
Ceolwulf, you mean? When I'm done with you lot, I'll execute that foolish thing for treason.
My king, may I suggest a more measured approach to this?
I grow weary of this palaver. You have trampled our lands, toppled our monuments. We've given you silver, fed your people. And yet in spite of all this, your encroachment on my kingdom continues. No more! We will die defending what is ours, whatsoever the cost. If you want my crown, Ubba Ragnarsson, you must pry it from the hands of my bloodless corpse. Man the...
Well, I guess we're gonna have to take over the castle, guys.
Round up the men. We're taking Tamworth tonight! Eivor, tell the captain we're ready to march. Eivor and I will round up the men. You know your way around a battering ram.
I've seen them in action.
I want you at the helm of ours. Strong and agile.
I'll be there.
As will I.
Well, let's go ahead and talk to the captain. But I could do it all by myself here if you wanted me to.
Looking for a worthy challenger. How about a round of dice?
Who are you?
I'm with the Ragnarssons. It's time to roll out the battering ram.
Burgred wanted to fight. Now we'll give him one. Are you ready to march now?
Yep, let's attack.
Let's go. It's time to capture a kingdom.
What are we going to do about him?
Ceolbert. Something wrong?
I know these men, Eivor. I've supped with them. Not 2 weeks ago, Leofrith showed me how to wield a greatsword. He's a friend.
Friendships end, often at the point of a spear.
It cannot be that cold. Least of all with Leofrith. He is only following orders.
When the march begins, find an empty tent and stay there.
Do not think me a coward. I am not afraid of war. I do not want to kill my friends.
There's no other way. Fight or hide. It's up to you.
Okay guys, it's time to take down another fortress. Should be fun. Breach the first gate. No problemo.
Destroy the gate!
Slaughter the soldiers. Leave the king to me. Forward! Push forward!
Now you remain steadfast.
Fill your trains! Hey! We're hunting it!
That was too easy.
Gates down! Push through! Push through!
Give up! Burn the houses to cinder! Leave them no place to hide! Eat this! What a chance to lead into our saga! Look at us, side by side with the Ragnarssons! We're a long way from Cornland! Get behind if you can! This is our destiny!
The path is blocked! We must destroy that barricade!
Well, I guess we're going to destroy the barricade then, huh? Oh boy. I guess that wasn't the way to do it.
Protect the ram!
Let's find a way up here. Let's keep the good fight going here.
That's enough!
Nice.
We watching stars. Too easy.
Cut down their marksmen and elites, or they'll thin us out, one by one!
Spill your brains. Saxon blood feeds this land, and it is we Norse who march all over it. Burgred, I'll find you, you little rat. Do you hear me? Put up a fight. Time is good for you.
Where are the elites?
Quickly, nice me all over.
Watch that!
Eat this! Why all this shit? Jesus God!
There we go. It's all complete. We took over Tamworth Fortress. Let's go deal with the king. Door's locked. Let's come back and get that later.
It's over, Burgred! Lay down your weapons and surrender!
Take 3 men and search the rear. Look around. See what you can find. I'll send for Ceolwulf. Tell him we found a throne.
That was a good scuffle, hmm? But I did notice we were short one after. Where was the son of our king?
Ceolbert was around. It may be you missed him.
Your lies are just like you, Eivor. Big and bold.
Today I learned the one they call Thegn has left Mercia to put his brothers in charge. The heathens can keep Repton, dig up Mercia's kings and scatter their bones for all I care. I will not be shaken by these feeble attempts to damage my reputation. They think they can turn my people against me. No Mercians everywhere will fight for their king, whether they want to or not. Yet my gratitude and my promise that these men will not be called upon unless absolutely necessary. We continue to fend off the Danish incursion and will do so without respite. Looks like
Burgred called for help. Enlisted the aid of powerful men. But who are these warriors he speaks of?
Maybe more people from the Order. dear sister, I'm sorry I haven't written sooner. The Danes have pushed further inland, and the King Burgred has done nothing but provoke them.
Seems Leofrid is at odds with his king, but bound to duty. A loyal man.
The brothers, an attack is soon to follow. Ready your men. As for your secret haunts, they are safe for now, but keeping them that way will cost you. At which your reply only on this one. Send a more fair-faced envoy. Alright.
A chronicle of payments made. Like a ledger. There's a symbol here. A clan emblem, maybe. The brothers should see this.
Ivarr, I found a letter. There's a symbol here. Your men have any luck?
Nothing. You?
This. Do you know that symbol?
Tonna's sigil. It seems she's been dealing with Burgred as well. The wretch.
She was the mercenary barking at you in Repton, yes? She's playing both sides of this war.
She could have told him anything. Sold him secrets about me, about Repton, our plans.
Why bother with all this pageantry? Fashion a new crown and stick it on your melon. There you have it, you're the new king.
That is not how it works. Not in Mercia.
We have Tamworth. Burgred's on the run. You're the king in all but name.
It won't matter. So long as Burgred is free, the people will call him king. He must abdicate his crown to me.
Tonna is our only lead. We talk to her, find out what she knows.
I would sooner launch my face into my axe than face her.
That might improve her impression of you.
We have the same father, Eivor. But his mother was a sow.
Meet us at Tonna's camp when you're finished here. And bring your patience.
And your axe!
Eivor, a word, if you would.
Go, I'll catch up.
I will join the brothers, Eivor. Meet us at Tonna's.
My son told me what happened earlier, with Ivarr pressuring him to fight. He said you intervened.
You would be mourning your son if I hadn't. He's not a fighter.
No, but he should be. By trial or by training.
He'll come around in time, but keep him from Ivarr if you can. He's the furthest thing from a mentor.
This is not going to end well.
Just keep your wits about you.
Calm, Ivarr. Me and Eivor will take care of this.
I know.
Sigurd, is there a problem?
We'll go see Tonna. Just the two of us. Eivor and Ubba will wait here. Better if Tonna thinks we've come alone. The truth is, I don't think any of us can stop Eivor from cleaving her head open. It's all he was spewing the whole way over here.
Right. Shall we?
We'll return shortly.
A small fortune for whoever sends Tonna to hell.
I'll hold you to that. From what I overheard in Repton, the brothers had an arrangement with Tonna. What happened?
She's a mercenary. Ubba used her for man and information. But that relationship soured now that Burgred is all but defeated. From what I heard, Tonna has hunger for two things. Soft silver and a stern hump. Neither of which earns you true loyalty.
If she can't be trusted, what use is she?
That is for us to find out. We may be able to satisfy her.
And if we can't?
Ivarr did tell you to bring your axe.
here they are, as expected.
If she takes a liking to you, keep talking.
She's more your type, I think.
No. This is your challenge.
Come now, don't
I
drag
must be
your
careful
feet.
now.
Sigurd, what brings you strolling into my camp this brisk day?
I suspect you already know.
Yes. The Emperor's on the air betray you. And yet, if you are here talking to me, King Burgred remains at large. And who are you, lovely dove? Want to perch your ass on my lap?
That's not why I'm here.
Where is King Burgred? That is what you want. And what makes you think I have the slightest idea?
We found letters, records of trade. The two of you have a history.
What can I say? The king pays well for my services. If only I could say the same for those two Ragnarsson clods.
You're dealing with me now, and I want to know what you know. Name your price.
Very well. I could use another cow. And you can cover the cost.
When Ceolwulf is on the throne, do you think he'll be pleased to hear you stood in his way? That you doubted him at all? Settle for half that amount and maybe Ceolwulf's first command won't be for your head on a platter.
You've got stones.
Out with it.
Burgred paid me to steer the Ragnarssons clear of two areas, Ledecestrescire and Tempelbroch Fort. It was a hefty amount. If I were you, that's where I'd look. And that is all I know. Not more, not less. We are done here.
Ledecestrescire and Tempelbroch Fort. Do you know these places?
I don't, but the brothers will. I'll bring this news to them. Don't stay around here too long. We've got a king to catch.
Out of my sight!
Alright, let's go report back to them.
Sigurd's told us the news. Well done.
Ledecestrescire and Tempelbroch Fort. What do you know about them?
Ledecestrescire is a large village. And Tempelbroch, it's an old military fort. Not much else.
Burgred could be at either one. We should check both as soon as possible.
And what do we do with Tonna? I would bet the sweat off my sack she's writing to Burgred now, offering silver for a warning about us.
Let me worry about that.
We should get moving, Dringir. I can take the fortress at Tempelbroch.
I will join you, Sigurd.
That leaves me Ledecestrescire then. All by my fucking lonesome.
Bring a friend, brother. Maybe Eivor dares to be called that.
Go on ahead. I'll catch up with all of you soon.
That's that quest right there. Now we have multiple quests to go track down the former king. And we may even have to deal with the big lady over there. Let's check out the map here. There is Ledecestrescire. And of course we have the lady here at Tonnastadir. That is means city, because I'd already taken it out in the past. I just didn't get this one treasure. I couldn't find a way into the house. But other than that, we've did that, guys. That should be good for that tale there, and we'll continue the next one on the next episode here as we track down the king and try to help out the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok. Okay guys, make sure you hit that like button and make sure that you hit that subscribe as well and notification bell so you'll know when I do future episodes of Eivor and their adventures in England here. Hope to see you and have a great weekend and take care guys. See you around.